Welcome back to the All Black fan page here on YouTube, guys. It's me, Max, hosting the channel, and this evening's video is going to be a player analysis on Richie Mo'unga. There's been quite a heavy debate on whether he or Beauden Barrett is the best 10 in the country, and I think I'm about to put that debate to rest, or maybe, just maybe, put a bit more wood on the pyre. It's a bit of a controversy because Beauden Barrett is a two-time Player of the Year winner, and he also got nominated for a third time in 2018, only for Jonathan Sexton from Ireland to beat him to the award. Ever since Beauden Barrett failed to win Player of the Year in 2018, he was shifted to fullback by Steve Hansen. Steve Hansen, for the 2019 Rugby World Cup, wanted to have two playmakers around the field that were great to distribute, so he wanted one on either side of the field who could be a really good passing option and determine which carrier is going to receive the ball. It was very good strategy because it allowed to take pressure off Beauden Barrett, as Bodie was now getting quite heavily marked, as his pace was quite unusual for a first five. But the thing is with Richie Mo'unga, he's also very fast, and he plays very much like Beauden Barrett. He's just slower. And although he does play a wee bit like Beauden Barrett, he is far better at the core roles of a first five in my opinion. I'm going to take you through Richie Mo'unga's statistics, which I found over on the RPI index at Rugby Pass, and I think I might be able to prove to you that Mo'unga is actually a lot better on tackling and on kicking than a lot of his critics would like to suggest. So I've got Richie Mo'unga's tackling percentages from Super Rugby from 2018 all the way through to 2020, and he's improved year on year. In 2018, his tackling percentage was 73%. You'd want it to be a bit over 75, so 73 isn't pathetic, but it's not ideal in my opinion. Then in 2019, he bumped up his tackle percentage to 76%, then in 2020, he put it up to 82%. His goal kicking is also alright, it's above 75% for each of those years. For 2018, it was 78%, for 2020, it was 76%. In 2019, which I almost missed, it was 77%. And in 2021, Richie Mo'unga's tackling percentage has got even better compared to other first fives. Now, there aren't too many first fives with a realistic chance of making the All Blacks, but Oteri Black, for example, who starts at first five for the Blues, has only got a tackle percentage of 67%, whereas in 2021, Richie Mo'unga is tackling at 88%. Auburn Ledger, who's just become the first five for the Hurricanes, is tackling at 71%, while Caleb Trask from the Chiefs is tackling at 82%. Now, the Highlanders' Mitch Hunt has made 100% of his tackles, but he's only attempted 10, and Josh Ioane's started to move to fullback, so we're not going to really put Josh Ioane and Mitch Hunt into the conversation, because Hunt hasn't made too many tackles, and Josh Ioane's 92% tackling percentage is all the way back at fullback for the rest of the season by the looks of things. So Mo'unga does not have the best tackling in the world, but actually, he's not half bad at it now, is he? Now look at this. He's up against Cheslin Kolbe, who's almost impossible to tackle. Cheslin Kolbe can step you, he can outrun you. Richie Mo'unga, however, with all these tricks Cheslin Kolbe can pull, steps up to the plate, he outruns him, he smashes him, he puts him into touch, and stops a certain try in the first match of the pool stage of the 2019 World Cup. Richie Mo'unga is not an experienced player at this stage, but you know what he does? He doesn't just sit there like a coward, he doesn't just give up. He's got a hard mentality, he's not... No, I'm not going to say that word. I'm now going to take you through some 2021 statistics from Super Rugby Aotearoa. He's only 4 games into the season, and remember it's an 8-game season for each team, so it's not too much to look at, but it is going to provide you an insight into how his 2021 is going to go. So he's made 107 metres from 28 carries so far this season for an average gain of 3.8 metres. His goal kicking accuracy is currently at 83%, so that's a big improvement from last season. He's made 24 attempts and he's got 20 successful kicks at goal rather. He's made 25 attempts at a tackle, so he's made the most tackle attempts of any of the first fives I listed before, and he's got 88% of his tackles. He's only conceded 3 penalties as well, so he's clearly not doing too bad in regards to those penalties, is he? Now, in regard to points, he's the leading point scorer right now, with 2 tries included in his 57 points so far for the season. Geordie Barrett's not too far behind, by the way. As I was saying, he's made 107 metres off 28 runs. He's beaten 16 defenders. He's made 4 clean breaks, 75 passes, 5 try assists, which ain't too bad for 4 games now, is it? He's also made 28 kicks. 13 of those were conversions and 7 of those were penalties. As I was saying, he's made 22 tackles and he's only missed 3. He hasn't won any turnovers though, and he has conceded 4 turnovers and he's conceded 3 penalties like I was saying. I've got a few more stats as well about Richie's time before the 2019 World Cup. So, post-Lions tour and pre-move to fullback, Beauden Barrett started 22 tests at first 5, whereas Richie Mo'unga only made his test debut against France in mid-2018, and prior to 2019 he'd only made 2 starts at first 5 for the All Blacks. One was against Japan and one was against Argentina. I've taken you through so many great statistics which shows you the true brilliance of Richie Mo'unga. You can't deny that he's a star player, and all these trolls, these fools egging him on, just shut up, man. Just shut up. You know, he's a professional athlete for a reason. And he's unbelievably strong for a little guy as well. Look at all this work he's doing in the gym. I'm going to try and get some footage in here. Look how much the guy's lifting. He's a professional athlete. We're not talking about under 10s. We're not talking about first 15. This guy's already one of the main components of the All Blacks. And although he was put there a bit later than he should have been, he's been an absolute weapon for Fozzie.